Welcome in to the 108 Tourney post-game show. Round of 32, 16 matchups today to get us down to the final group regional finals tomorrow on Friday. Crazy day, boys. A lot of tight matchups, a lot of things going down to the end, some funny-ass fucking content, people going at each other like a motherfucker, which I really enjoy, of course. Just the typical Thursday that would lead off into March Madness as well. with both going on at the same time, it really delivered. We also got our cards today from Kurt losing ugly. We're not going to get into those at this point, but I think in some podcasts we'll go through those.
Yucking my young.
So. Yeah, exactly. But before we get into the brackets, MSS, would you like to sell some shrimp for us?
Fuck. Yes, I absolutely would. I can't wait. The 108 Tourney is here, your favorite 2 weeks on White Sox Twitter. We'd like to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp, who serves up some of the best food in Chicago. Whether you're craving crispy fried shrimp, fresh fish, golden fries, or their famous seafood combos, Lawrence's always delivers the goods. Grab some Lawrence's, settle in, and get ready to argue about the 108 tournament like your life depends on it. Lawrence's has 4 convenient locations for all your feasting needs. 2120 South Canal Street, 3242 West 87th Street in Evergreen Park, 50 South Manheim Road in Hillside, 3248 Vollmer Road in Olympia Fields. Order ahead to avoid the wait at chicagoshrimp.com. Thanks again to Lawrence's Fish and Shrimp for supporting the 108 Tourney.
Yeah.
Terrific, Adri. Let's get to this drink before we get into the brackets.
Oh, yeah.
So our guy CD says, great matchups today. Can't get my 8-year-old to stop saying fuck beef loaf. I know that's my fault, but any suggestions? Teresi, how do you stop saying fuck beef loaf, like when you're at work or other places? How do you get yourself to stop saying it?
I start saying fuck my sock summer, and it just it wipes it away.
That's a good idea. Thank you, CD. We appreciate you.
Yep. Just give him a beer.
The more you drink, the less you say that stuff. All right, let's get into the brackets. Let's start off in the 108 region, where we had the number 1 seed, Sammy White Sox, was going against the number 4 seed, Jerry O'Sullivan. Jerry hung tight in the morning hours, but the number 1 seed, a thoroughbred in this contest here, Sammy White Sox pulled away and ended up getting the victory and advances to the final tomorrow on Friday. Flipping over to the other side, we had Nicole Page versus Laura. Laura's been in this tournament a bunch. She's gotten deep. I don't know if she's ever gotten quite this deep, though, as she gets past Nicole Page to go to the 108 regional final. Teresa E., your thoughts on the matchups today and then tomorrow's final? Who's going to win this region?
Good run out of Jerry. Good run out of Jerry. That's what's pretty good. And Nicole, too. So definitely not blown out of the water. So looking good in terms of next year possibilities. But I got to stick with Sammy here. I got to stick with Sammy going the distance in this bracket.
Yeah, Sammy's been very strong. MSS, what are your thoughts here?
All chalk. Might as well keep it rolling. Let's go with Sammy to win this one. Laura, though, great fucking big victory today, too. 9%. I mean, that's significant.
Laura's got people in these streets, man. What's out there,
So that's pretty dope. So yeah. Maybe she'll have something to pull off the upset, but if I got to pick, I'm going chalk. I'm going 1. Good seating, obviously, here, Loaf. Pat on your back.
Boys. I rarely get those compliments in this contest. Yeah, you know what, though? It was funny. Laura mentioned it, I think it was early today. She mentioned that she has a lot of grandma hobbies, and I saw a bunch of the ladies jump on and say, I got grandma hobbies, too. I wonder how much of that group right there is going to help ride her here potentially to the championship. I really like her chances. Sammy did great last year, ran this bracket, but I don't know. Something inside me thinks that Laura's got a shot to win this thing. I don't know.
Was it like the scene in Airheads when they find out that Chaz's name is Chester and that he played D&D?
Yeah, kind of a little bit, because people started to jump in on it. They're like, "Oh, you too?" Like it was a weird moment. I really love it. Yeah, just grandma hobbies, very niche section of Twitter. It could be. I don't know. I mean, it felt like it to me because people were jumping in on it and really enjoying that. So
those crochet pinwheels were awesome. I mean, those were so fucking dope. I was like, I might learn to crochet so I can make those and then sell them on eBay, because I think you can make a mint on them.
Always the capitalist there. Teresa,
gotta be, man. Gotta be.
Imagine MSS crocheting a Garrett crochet. That'd be pretty awesome.
Man, the
He's
crochet.
got the glasses for crocheting right now, Treasy. I don't know if you know anyone noticed he's got them on tonight. I love it.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
love
no
it.
one
Happy.
noticed them. I'm sure no
I
one
think there's
noticed
a comment about it. I think there's a comment about it. But let's get to this one first.
Let's get to this drink from Kurt. Kurt says, thanks for organizing the party. I'm free and fuck Beef Loaf. He actually says that you're a great dad, Beef, but he's just trying to pump my tires. I'll take mediocre dad. That's fine. Thanks, Kurt.
You're a great dad.
The board game, hilarious. I love that shit. I'm so glad you did that. New thing.
It was good. I'm always trying to be like you as a father. That's what was so funny about that. It was like, I want to be as good as Beef Loaf. I want to be as good of a dad as Beef Loaf.
The next drink is from Baloney. Baloney says, don't let anyone tell you any different, MSS. You look good in those Karen glasses.
A backhanded compliment, if I ever heard one.
A shot across the bow. Like, Baloney's not afraid to take a shot of those. That's for sure.
I don't get
Peter,
shit.
appreciate you, man.
I'm fine with that. I don't understand what everyone's talking about, but that's cool.
I respect it. And last one is from Little Yumper. He says, you put me up against that juggernaut and Laura 2 years ago, Beef, you SOB. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yump. I'm sorry. Shit happens, man. Here's the thing. People complain about the matchups. When you get to the round of 32 like this, though, these are all people who've won, and some people won multiple times. Nothing I can do about that shit. This is the winning group here, you know?
I like where this is where it flips, Treasy. It's like, oh, nothing I can do now. Oh, I did everything, but nothing I can do now. Oh.
I can't control this level of matchups.
I'm the one that set it up. Tied.
We'll get to the part that Beef can't control soon that I have to deal with.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah. Well, I'm saving those for last. Let's take it easy on that image, okay? That's not how I really look. How dare you? All right, next up, Summer of George region, and that pitted the number 1 seed Missy Carroll against the number 4 seed Sam Reeves. I've been giving Sam shit the entire tournament. I hope you guys know I like Sam a lot, but Missy ran away with this one, and you kind of were expecting this. Missy's been strong in this tournament before. She won easily. It was kind of a door-to-door victory here, so she'll admit
even close
matchup. And then the bum off was the other side of this. Dougie Freshness against Baloney. This was close, kind of in the first half of the day, and then separation started kind of in the second half of the day, and Baloney kind of cruised to a victory here down the stretch. Ended up winning by 5 or 6 points here. So we have Missy Carroll facing off against Baloney. Now, Missy Carroll, as Baloney mentioned in a video earlier today, I mean, she's as much bum as she is sports mockery, allegedly.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's kind of still a bum off, final bum off, I guess, of this region. Now, a lot of people gave me shit about, why you put all the bums? I gave the bums basically their own region. I mean, I think that's very generous.
Yes. We used to go against each other.
Give them a shot. We used to go against each other all the time. Yeah, exactly. We'd fight us and Wally and Aloha and like kind of the old spirit of the tournament here. MSS, Missy Carroll, Baloney, today's matchups, and then also who comes out of this thing?
Yeah, yet another chalk 1-2 in the final. Great seeding. I think, one thought is the Baloney matchup. One guy who wasn't going for any votes got a lot of votes. I mean, it's pretty amazing how many votes he got. So between these two, I mean, it's hard to go against Missy Carroll, obviously. I mean, they both, I can't even say it. I'll go with Missy Carroll. I'm in this. I think she has what it takes to win. Not that Baloney's not good, but I just think Missy is one above.
Chorizo, you agree with MSS or no?
Now let me ask a question here. What do you guys think of the bald Baloney? Because
I think we can have that for a week or two. That's fine. We don't need it for any longer than that. For an entire
I feel like that's the kind of thing that can haunt your dreams. And like all I ask is that we get a video version of that. I don't care. I will vote for Baloney in this matchup. If I get a video version, he doesn't have to actually shave his head.
Okay.
We have
I
the
thought you want to say
technology.
Aldrich's there.
We have the technology. I want a video of him looking like the guy from Dune. That's what I want.
That's tough. That's a tough look.
A
day full of videos of that.
It's a tough look, but I want to know what he's willing to do to win.
There's a pretty good shot that I vote for Baloney tomorrow anyway, because I always vote for the underdog that's likely to lose. So he might already have my vote.
Let's get this.
But I'll take a bald cap dance.
Let's get this drink from Lil Gumper. He says the real question is who's Southside Mom going to support? Ooh.
Oh man, it's gonna be funny when Southside Bum texts Baloney. Oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally voted for Missy on the main account.
Can't wait for it.
Cheers, Yum.
Cheers.
Appreciate you, Yump. All right, let's move on to the next bracket.
Which is the next one?
That classic view bracket saw Alex Rude face off against Little Tina. One of the tougher matchups of the day. Two more popular people there. Rude boys, wall to wall, baby. They took it down. He's going to the finals of that classic view region. Many people think that he can get back to the championship match in this entire tournament. Very nice showing by the Rude boys, kind of soup to nuts there. In the other matchup, we had Chicago radio legend Julie Swyka against Dump on the Ump, who's been the Cinderella story of this entire tournament. And it was close all day. I saw Julie Swyka pulling out all the stops. She got an endorsement from Mike North kind of later on in the day.
Oh, wow.
The thing got to 50-50. But in the end, Richard pulled it out. Dump on the Ump. Our Cinderella story is getting to the championship match here in that classic view region. Teresi, is it going to strike midnight, or are you going to get the slippers going to fit and get through this thing?
Man, the Rude boys are tough. And I think this has been a great run from Richard. This is awesome. I
tremendous,
love it.
Right?
The stuff with Julie today, she had a great run. But yeah, this Dump on the Ump is just cruising. He's on fire. So I don't know. I think the Rude boys pull this one out, but I think it's going to be closer than I would. If you would have told me this was going to be the matchup going into the tourney, I would have said, "Oh, well, Alex is gonna stomp him." But no, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be way closer than we would have expected.
Yeah.
Normally,
concur with that or what?
Yeah, normally I'd say, Alex has as many haters as he has people that like him. But I mean, they would have shown out today and maybe pushed it a little bit closer for Little Tina. I think that would have been a closer matchup if the haters come out. Dump on the Ump. I mean, you got a 1 seed versus the 2 seed did not make it here, right?
Yep.
So Loaf, let me ask you the question: is this bad seeding, or are you just incredibly disappointed in Elijah Evans? It's more on him, or is it your bad seeding on your part?
Yeah, I like Elijah a lot, but some people, here's what you realize after a while of doing these tournaments. Some people have popularity for certain reasons, right? And I don't want to get too deep on this, but some people do content that's informational. Some people are quote unquote personalities, right? I would say very comfortably the three of us are quote unquote personalities. And that's very, very safe to say that. That's the kind of content we produce. And not everyone does. I would say as much of a personality as I think Elijah could be, having met him, having seen some of his stuff, I think there is a lot in there. He's more of an informational content guy. And so sometimes that doesn't translate over to these contests. And for Dump on the Ump, it does for Richard. It does absolutely transfer over, and his people's got a lot of support for him. And it's very cool to see. I like seeing a Cinderella story kind of get deep in this thing. We haven't had a lot of that in this tournament, truthfully.
Yep. No, I like it.
Excellent job, although I think the Rude boys probably end up taking this down tomorrow. But even if that is the case, just a great job, Richard. You should be proud of yourself making this kind of run in this tournament. Very tough one. So, and then one more bracket before we go to a commercial break.
Thanks for the warning.
The whiskey got you bracket with the 11th warders, Bob Tolan, Bert Ferkel. Teresa, you and I have been big Bert Ferkel guys for a while.
So disappointed.
He just couldn't get it done today, man. It's just not enough steam in the engine right there for him to do it. Bob Tolan, the alderman, the 11th ward in the future, potentially wins, running away in this one. How disappointed are you in Bert, Teresa?
Well, I mean, it's disappointing, but then it's even worse when you find out that Bob Tolan ran off with his ex-wife. Ran off with Bert's ex-wife. So it's disappointing on another level, and it's more. I'm just even more upset with Bob Tolan now. Not my alderman. Not my alderman.
Not your alderman. Let's print the shirts. Print the shirts. Bob Tolan, not our alderman. I love that.
Not our alderman.
MSS. Any surprise to you, or did you think the 11th ward was sewn up by Tolan day one?
It's depressing that there are Vote for Tony banners that are still hanging after 8 years, and Bert Ferkel can't get to a championship round. Bert, you're a fucking disgrace, buddy. You're a disgrace in the neighborhood. I know you're going through a hard time because Bob Tolan cornholed your wife, and probably in the back of a Mazda. But you know what, Bob Tolan, go Illini. Good job. We'll see you out there. Good luck tomorrow because you're going to need it because you're running into a wagon.
Absolutely love it. Before we get to the other side, let's get to this drink. That's from Spooky Sweet. She said, "This is only for MSS. You look great. Go Illini." All right.
Still gonna drink.
Only MSS. Yeah, I will also drink.
Cheers.
Yeah. Since we're going to whack that money up 3 ways anyway.
But you know what? I'm starting to see people like the glasses. There's a subset that likes the glasses. So you should wear them more. You wear them more often.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm not. No, I don't think he is. I think what he's kind of getting at is that, certain groups of people like certain types of looks and things and whatever. Yeah. MSS has his groupies, and some of them like the glasses. I mean, that's what it is.
And I think this plays. There's a little bit of a personality that comes with this now.
Yeah, agreed. You think it's a different version of MSS?
This is the smarter MSS,
the smart one.
Yes, this is.
Well, he's a patient MSS.
Say marinara. I bet he nails it. I bet he nails it right now.
Don't fall in this trap, MSS. Don't let him bait you.
Yeah, I'll let him bait me.
Flipping the other side of the bracket.
That's soft.
Moving to the other side of the bracket, we have Trainwreck Megan versus Jean-Marie. Now, we have given Jean-Marie so much shit during this tournament. Sox Optimist hit the nail on the head that Treasy diagnosed this. She was afraid to lose in this tournament, so she tried to say, I'm not trying. And it turns out their matchup is the closest matchup in history of the 108 tourney.
Wow.
It was remathed that it was decided by an absolute single vote. 0.2% on 500 votes is one vote, Treasy. A single fucking vote.
Yeah.
And Trainwreck Megan moves on to the championship against Bob Tolan. Oh, absolutely amazing. Treasy, are you shocked here?
You know what? I'm not shocked, but you know what I love? I love that Jean-Marie tried today. She did. She was out there. She was trying. So I will say, we've had this conversation. She's been mad at us before. Jean-Marie, I will let you buy us drinks.
MSS. What do you think, bro?
I mean, hell of a good show. Hell of a good show. I liked everything I saw today. I can't. Trainwreck Megan is just too easy to say. It's too easy to say. People like it, and you just got to push her through. So good job, girls and ladies, women. You really did us proud.
Jean-Marie in the comments says, I'm only here for my apology. I'll give you your apology, Jean-Marie. I'm so sorry that you had a chance to have so much fucking fun the last few days. Exactly. I know this lit up your entire life. Otherwise, you're bored to tears. You're studying for tests. You're drinking cut waters till you faint. You know what? We brought some light, some joy to your life. So I apologize for doing that. I didn't mean to do that. So MSS, why don't you sell me some cars?
Hells yeah. The world-famous 108 tourney wouldn't be possible without the awesome support of Mazda of Orland Park. If you're looking for a new ride, they've got an incredible selection of new and used vehicles, and their staff is second to none. Friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help you find exactly what you need. Whether you're upgrading your daily driver or looking to treat yourself, make sure to check out Mazda of Orland Park. Visit Mazda of Orland Park at 8910 West 159th Street, Orland Park. Schedule a test drive online or by calling 708-444-3200. Check out their current selection of Mazdas on MazdaofOrlandPark.com. A huge thank you to Mazda of Orland Park for supporting all things 108 and helping make the 108 tourney happen. Fuck yeah.
Thank you, MSS. Really appreciate that. Let's get to this drink from longtime guy, Jay-Zell. Jay-Zell's back. I haven't seen Jay-Zell in like 2 months. Jay-Zell, where you been? Jay-Zell says, who the fucking tin is Trainwreck? Great question, and I don't know. So thanks for the drink. Appreciate it.
I think she knows Freddie Garcia, though.
I can't wait till later. Yeah, he's like, everyone forgets about Trainwreck Megan.
It's never going to stop either. It'll be 6 months of that.
Yep.
All right, let's jump to the next region. Let's go to the Wave Sucks region. We had the number 1 seed, Can Dice, going against a dear friend, number 5 seed, Jeff Bartlett. And Can Dice, it was wire to wire. It was quite a blowout. We were hoping Jeff would chip up a little bit and kind of like stay respectable. I think he kind of did, but it was never a race during the day. Can Dice wins easily. And flipping over to the other side of the bracket, we had Spooky Sweet an upstart who came from the back of the pack here from the for the three-way matchups against the number 2 seed Mailman Jack. And Mailman Jack just continued to be the wagon that he's been in this tournament. He won easy. He was making content, eating burritos and tamales and shit in his car and just like fucking around all day and pulling 65, 70% of the vote. Mailman Jack is a wagon. MSS, expected result. And who do you think gets by here?
I mean, another chalk. Am I crazy? Am I crazy to think that Mailman Jack has a fucking shot tomorrow? I don't think I am. Mailman Jack pulled 68% of his, almost 69%, 69% of the votes in his matchup, and Candace did 68% against Jeff. I think there's going to be a little bit of this is going to be the hardest one that Candace has had to go through. I think Jack's going to give her a game tomorrow. Of course, now saying that, I probably jinxed him, and he's going to get fucking cakewalk. But I don't know. I think Jack has a shot tomorrow. Am I crazy, Treasy?
Yes, you're crazy. I love Jack, and dare I say, Jack has delivered so far. But
yes,
but Candace, even as I tried to derail her today by giving her one of the worst picks in college basketball history and saying Troy would win.
Bearstown showed me that. He's like, terrible idea. He had bet on it too.
It happens to the best of us. But yeah, I think Candice runs away with it tomorrow.
Little Yumper in the comments says Jack wants to shit in your bathroom. I forgot if I promised he could shit in my bathroom if he wins the region or if he has to win the entire tournament. I think it was the region. Right?
I think
so. Yeah, a victory tomorrow, and he can take a huge greasy shit in my basement bathroom. I'm not.
There's a lot on the line,
honestly, you know. And like if anyone really is paying attention to that and want to get even with the beef loaf, like this is bring out the vote for Mailman Jack Day. Like you know, you definitely want to try that shit. So, crazy. But I agree. I agree with you, Treasy. I think Candice runs this. I mean, she has been showing champion energy the entire time. It's been showing huge. I would be surprised if it lets up tomorrow. And I think she'll have a bunch of stuff in the can ready because I think she's been holding back a little bit as we get deeper in this tournament. Let me get to a drink right here. This is from Jayzel again. He says, "Why am I never invited? There's hundreds of spots." Jayzel, I have no idea what your Twitter handle is. I wouldn't even have a fathom of a fucking guess what it is. So I'm sorry. I can't invite you if I have no clue who you are.
I thought Jayzel was in it. For sure.
You might have lost. You have no idea.
You're in a three-way.
You probably lost in the first round, and then no one even knew. I have no idea.
You're in a three-way with 3 bots that come in here and try to get us to fucking buy their analytics.
Mrs. Beef not happy with my proclamation about Jeff, Jack being able to take a greasy shit in our bathroom. I just want to see Jack driving around the block, Treasy. The poles are running out.
And his little Mazda Miata.
I'll have the blade ready for you, Jack. No problem.
With a bag of burritos like that guy flipping off the wave. He's like, I'm here to hang out. And then shit. I'm not coming in yet. I got to eat these 3 burritos.
I talked about that guy on a podcast yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, when that comes out, you got to make sure you spread that everywhere so people can hear them old school stories. It's good shit.
Spread it like herpes.
Let's move over to the White Sox Dave region. We had the number 1 seed, Sox Optimist, going against Hot Dog Larry. And Hot Dog Larry came from the 3-way matchups, but came impressively from the 3-way matchups, spraying content all over the 108 tourney audience there. And this one was close all goddamn day. And I was surprised when we even got to the last hour where it was a bum rush for both sides, trying to get votes in. In the end, the Simps, MSS. I think the Simps did it for Sox Optimist. What do you think?
I mean, clearly they came out, but clearly they were somewhat confused too, because I think some of them voted for Hot Dog Larry because he's been putting out great content. This was Sox Optimist's hardest match so far, obviously. And but Hot Dog Larry is no slouch, and that guy had some funny shit. And listen, the years at Clown College or whatever the fuck Hot Dog Larry did and make all the slapstick content, this is good stuff. You're like, this man is a professional. He is a professional. Like, he knows what he's doing. So it's beautiful to see on the celluloid or video, whatever.
There's no question. Treasy, how much you enjoy this matchup?
Oh man, I fucking loved it. I loved it. I love my West Coast guys. I'm going to be reaching out to them. I'm going to come out and visit them pretty soon. So, yeah, I love the overall, like, just there's 8,000 videos from this today. I mean, like, it was like nonstop. It was awesome. Like, and I'm in between meetings trying to catch a little glimpse of something. And I'm 5 videos behind on shit. It was incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it really strikes me how creative the breadth of the White Sox Twitter group really is when you start getting out to this. And really the tournament is about that. It is about like, hey, let's entertain each other. Let's have some fun these final 2 weeks before we're waiting for the season to start. And so this bracket has totally fucking delivered with that respect. And so great job by Hot Dog Larry. He's I haven't put this out on Twitter yet, but he's scheduled to come on the Au Jus April 27th. So you're going to want to mark the calendar for that thing. He's going to be coming on the show. We're going to be talking about his career. We'll talk some White Sox too. And Sox Optimist actually spread a funny ass fucking story about him that I want to ask him about him almost getting kicked out of an Angels game that they were all at together. So we'll dive into all that shit. Looking forward to that. But Optimist makes it to tomorrow. He'll be in the championship match of the White Sox Dave region, and he'll face off against the number 2 seed Jeff the Giant, who sneaks by the number 3 seed Losing Ugly Kurt. Kurt had a fantastic tournament as well. The board game had people buzzing all fucking day again. People wanting their cards. People judging what was on all the cards. It was very fun. Chirizi, most unique idea you can remember in this tournament or what?
I think so. I mean, like, I can't recall something that was like that out of the box and different than everything else that came out. So I'm going to put it number 1 right now. And that like the most creative idea.
Yeah, it's good. And it was 2 years in a row too, because like last year he did like a mock lecture in front of his class at UC Irvine, the Anteaters. That was amazing too. Kurt has just got some great ideas and is a smart person and just a fun, joyous person to be around. Like again, West Coast, man, best coast. Definitely.
Wait, are they really the Anteaters?
Yeah, they are.
What a name.
Uncut out there.
The UC. And you know what?
That's how they do it out west, Treasy.
The old shirt is like an anteater, and then it says Zoot. Like when he goes, like the nose is out there and it says Zoot. Yeah, my dad was a big fan because they did pretty good. No, it doesn't say ski. It says Zoot. But yeah, no, because I've been there. I've been on that campus because my dad wanted a shirt really bad, so I went over there and bought a shirt for him. So big T-shirt guy.
No surprise your dad wanted that shirt.
He's like, go get me one of them Anteater shirts.
It says Zot, not Zoot.
Zot.
MSS. Any chance tomorrow for Jeff the Giant?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because Manny Kong isn't there reminding people that they need to think about cancer, I think Jeff is probably going to be, like, go okay and probably still get the sympathy vote. So unless Sox Optimist goes complete heel.
Bro, I got DMs. Let me tell you, I got some DMs about that. And it was from people who are outlandish already. And they're like, what the fuck is this? I was like, hey, I don't police the content that goes on here, man. It just is what it is.
It's funny.
Mandy's wild. No, it's a good addition to White Sox Twitter.
So glad.
I mean, we'll see what Jeff's content looks like tomorrow, but man, yeah, I mean, he definitely has a chance here. Will he win? I don't know, but he definitely has a chance.
I love it. I'm looking forward to the matchup tomorrow. I predicted Optimus would be one of the people that would get down again, so it'd be interesting to see. Let's get to a drink real quick here. This is from Pedro Velasco Jr. He says, save Beef's bathroom and roll the dice. Vote dice, 108 tourney. Thank you, Pedro. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Mrs. Beef appreciates it even more than I do. Excellent. All right. Let's get to the next bracket here. The LA White Sox region. Ooh. We have the number 1 seed, Alexis Lopez, going against the number 4 seed, Ken W.O. Ken W.O. chugging along most of the day, getting into the early afternoon, and then something happened, Treasy. What happened in this match right here?
It was egregious. A lot of bots floated through there. It was one I could not turn a blind eye to. So we have to push through Ken W.O. It pains me to to say that Ken did something good. But he did have a good tourney so far. Good content. I gotta let him through on this one.
Man. Yeah, I thought he was bringing it before then. I thought he had a solid lead. I thought he was going to win, actually, until we saw all those bots come through there. MSS is Ken WO quietly becoming the people's champ here.
Apparently. Yeah. I mean, I liked his always like his takes in cars when he's just like at work and he's got the shifty eyes, making sure that no one's coming to like smash his window and beat him up or something. So those are always fun. And then he's running his game. That's what he does. Like, he is a wrestling guy. This is where he's cut. So like, yeah, of course he's gonna do this. I like it. So Ken, you're there. Now let's see what you can do. What about you, Lo?
I do, and I've been enjoying it for years. And like you said, I've tried to set it up where he could be more of a primetime player in this event. But what tends to happen is people will gang up on him. He's always been like the ultimate heel. But I think some of the group has been stripped away. Some of the Ken WO haters have kind of left the scene. And so the group that stayed kind of likes him a little bit. And so he's been able to push forward and been able to sneak by in these matchups and get the best of it. So it's impressive. He'll play for a regional championship tomorrow. And I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility of him winning, because the other side of the bracket, we had newcomer Julian, who crushed in his three-way matchup on Tuesday against What's Up Lizard. Liz, stalwart in the tournament, has been to the finals before. And Liz walked in this thing. I think it was like 70% of the vote. Liz dominated. I had someone reach out to me. A couple of people actually reached out to me about Liz, and they're like, does Liz even like tweet about White Sox? I don't see her tweet very much. Like, how is she getting such big votes? And that's a great question. Teresi, do you see another landslide this next round?
I don't know. Against Ken, that's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup going against Ken, because he's got tons of people that want to vote for him. And I know there's a lot of people that hate Ken's guts.
Yeah.
But
yes,
I don't think that they necessarily make it out to vote all the time. I think that they kind of just don't bother with him or have him muted so they don't even know what's happening. But Liz is a juggernaut. So I don't know. I kind of feel like he's in trouble, but I think he could at least keep it close.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing Julian's people were watching the tourney today. I think that's the only thing that I could think, because like it wasn't as strong of a I was waiting for it. Like I was waiting for like the afternoon push. But the day gets away from you when you start at 11 a.m. So maybe they got up early. They were doing the tourney, and then the day got away from them. That's it happens to the best of us.
They're just waking up now. They have that
tough.
That midday nap.
You get the afternoon nap, and then you jump up for the late games. Yeah, that's absolutely. Yep. And you got to bet on those, obviously. Let's get this drink here. I think that's CJ's hat right there.
That is CJ. Yeah.
I thank you, gents, for your consideration, even though I'm not good at this. LOL. Cheers, and Team Mailman Jack for life. See you at the damn park soon. CJ, we appreciate you, my friend. CJ. Thank you for the super chat.
Cheers, buddy.
You are made for this. Maybe I just didn't give you a good matchup. That type of shit happens.
You fuck that
one up. Last region. Potentially the most controversy trees. Let's put up on the board. We had the number 1 seed, Matt Crawford, going against number 5 seed, White Sox Matt. This is the matchup that White Sox Matt wanted. And Matt Crawford pretty much dog walked him. MSS, were you shocked that it was such a blowout today for Matt Crawford?
No. Again, Crawford's a fucking, to quote you, Crawford is a wagon. He's a number one. He's a number 1 seed. Has there been not a number 1 seed in the final yet? No, it's because of the brilliance that is Beef Loaf and his seedings. He's really good at those. But Crawford is just awesome, and he carries it. White Sox Matt, he's awesome too, though. Like I like him a lot. He's a fellow Husky, obviously. But yeah. You just can't beat Crawford. And, if you can beat Gabriel, you can beat anyone.
Mind over matter here. Teresi, I said it before the tournament, Matt Crawford is one of the 3 men I thought that could win this whole thing. Do you think he's got a legit shot to win the entire tournament?
I do. I think, and he'll wipe the floor with Ken WO. I think that's clear. I think so. That's a good. Okay. That's good for him. I think I'm interested if he gets to a matchup with the Rude Boys. That would be an interesting matchup for him. I think so. Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking for. But man, this sucks. This side. So this is the point where, like, man, I just someone's gonna hate me. Someone's gonna hate my guts. And this always happens in the tourney. And so this one was Danny and Shannon, and I wasn't watching closely, but there was apparently a jump at one point in the day. But there's just not that many votes in this one. It's in like the 700s. Danny still won by like 25 votes. I don't know if there were bots, because like the way that Twitter loads poll results is goofy.
They batch it. Yep.
He did the thing where he had his boss and then he posted on LinkedIn. So I can't tell you that like there wasn't a switch in the lead. This is on me. I was not paying close enough attention to be able to catch this. So I gotta let Danny through. So I'm sorry to Shannon. This is a tough one, because she likes this tournament and gives more of this tournament than almost anybody. So it's sad to do this, but that's just the way I got to go with this one.
Yeah, Teresa, I'm going to be in agreement with you, and also in agreement with Shannon's content. Top notch, tremendous. She's hilarious. I mentioned it before. She has tremendous amount of skills, not just in making content. Like you see her doing dancing and all this stuff, and like, yeah, she's just very, very smart woman, very smart person. And this was a great matchup, like all day kind of a great matchup. And yeah, it was one of those ones where we were watching it a little bit after that, all that stuff happening. Like, okay, is there going to be another pop here? You saw that little thing, but it's like, it looks like it coincides with all this other shit that we're kind of seeing. And the post about with the manager did well. People were responding to that pretty well. Like, yeah, this is awesome. Like, let's go. And so like it made it tough. So if there was some scheming going on, it was like covert enough scheming to fool us, is my personal opinion. Like it kind of is in a gray area where it's tough to decide.
That said, Shannon, any game you want this year, drinks, food, whatever, on me the whole game for having
Teresa, love it, baby, love it.
I was going to offer to create a show directly for her to try to find a boyfriend. See, maybe
I like this idea.
I didn't know if that would make up for it or make it worse. So, but what we could do next year then is you could have a whole right side of a bracket that gets to fight for you again, like all the other dates. It would be fun.
MSS, Danny Stewart, he was one of your guys from the dates. He advances here. Any shot against Crawford?
I want there to be. I didn't think he had I wasn't sure he had a really good shot against Shannon. So and he kept that close, and he put together some excellent content. I'm hoping that he didn't blow his load, so to speak, today with all his content and have nothing left now for Crawford, because Crawford's there waiting for one too. So you have to maybe have something here. He's got to hopefully have something to go against Crawford here in the championship. I just hope he's not spent.
Agreed. I hope he's not spent either. MSS, you want to sell me some pizzas before we get out of here?
Yeah. Welcome to the 2026 108 tournament. This tournament is being sponsored by our friends Punky's Pizza and Pasta, located at 2600 South Wallace, our personal favorite eatery in the neighborhood. They have the best selection of pizzas and pastas, as well as sandwiches and salads of any spot in Bridgeport. Currently, they have what they are calling the Pizza Happy Hour, Mondays and Tuesdays only, between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. You order a pizza from Punky's and you get 50% off. Yes, you heard that correctly. 50% off pizzas ordered Mondays and Tuesdays between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. How in the world can you get 50% off the best pizza in Bridgeport? The Pizza Happy Hour. Hit the website punkyspizza.com for all your carryout or delivery orders. You can also call 312-842-2100. The Scarlotta family will take care of you. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Great ad read. Any parting thoughts, Treasy, on today's action?
I mean, the videos are fucking incredible, and I think it's just been the content has been great. So I hope that keeps rolling.
Absolutely. MSS, anything?
Yeah, everyone that's going tomorrow, this is the last like day, and then you got some time off. So you fucking get out there and you fucking make that content. You're doing great, and you can sleep all weekend. Don't worry about it. Okay, you'll be fine.
Right.
What about you,
sleep
Love?
when you're dead. Sleep when you're dead. First, let me get to Jay Zell's drink. He says, "Is Frank Thomas still pissed?" Probably. Jay Zell, thank you. Appreciate the drink.
No mention of him at media day. No burger named after him or anything. So who knows what happened?
Yeah, shit happens.
They
Yeah,
did have a Kenny Williams drink, but nothing named after Big Hurt.
Hello.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, my parting thought is to echo Teresi a little bit, but like most of the people that have made it this far understand what this is about, and it's just about entertaining each other as we lead up to the season, embracing your personal audience, and putting it out there for the 108 audience. Right? We have a big audience. We're happy to share it with you guys.
Yep.
And it should be an entertainment fest, people entertaining each other, kind of across groups and everything. And with the group that remains, it really has been. And so I'm appreciative that everyone is getting into the spirit of it. So
yeah, it's been good.
Thanks so much. We'll be back tomorrow night with a post-game show to give you the final results. It'll be the last post-game show we do. So Friday night post-game show is it. And then next week when we're in the finals, there'll be no post-game show, but we're going to try to get the champion on the 108 podcast on Thursday night, day of the opener. So thanks so much.
But we will be back in like 10 minutes to do our podcast.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, we'll be back in a little bit.